forward. Well read. Breaks. In play forward. It's Salah. Well, that's a real shame because it could have led to a real momentum shift. Well played, he saw that coming. This is Junior trying to forward. Biate. Chowdhury. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Vinicius Junior. They can break here. It's Salah. Well positioned to make that interception. Let's get it forward quickly. Mohamed Salah. It's a good block, but he expected a corner.
Anak rental ini, penjaga rental versus ini, tukang las. Itu nggak lagi kan? Kemarin di bawahnya tuh nggak sekali kontan, kopi kontan. Ya.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier. Liverpool is out a fighting chance. Give it a shot. Well, to put it this way,
Bisa begitu.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Isa. Is there time for one more twist?
Kita pernah berdamai di sini. Stop sudah. Benar-benar bos tuh bikin rame. Oke. Nanti kau pakai baju wallet. Kau jadi striker sudah. Sebentar pakai nomor deh. Kemarin kan main tuh kan kita lihat mana yang bagus kan dengan nggak kepake tuh. Kalau jelek tuh buang tuh. Biasanya buang terdapat pakai. Masalahnya Ramadan kan nih main keras-keras semua jadi. Main di ini kelas 10 situ. Oh yang mikir di samping hotel itu. Gak rumput bagus kayak ada pakai rumput futsal. Iya.
Auto alasan sudah nih kalau begini. Auto alasan sudah.
Dengan gitu. Baru lah silang aja apa?
Begitu gimana?
Kumis gue boleh nggak? Tapi itu sekalian lagi dengan bukti follow.
There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. We stand for the national anthem of France.
Nonton saya. Kemarin
Ada. Pas
okay.
Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And
That's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Right.
siapa ni?
Alex. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Played into the middle. Too long and over the line.
Bikin speed satu ya.
It's a throw. Oh, the rip! He's gone for it! Great effort. Beautifully taken.
yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
And here's Dembele. Forward it goes. And he's on it. Mbappe!
Oh, beautiful.
Williams. Morata. Now chance to break. Pedro.
Lari terus
Decent
tuh.
looking ball. It's offside. Yes, it is. Piatti. Williams.
France pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Kameni. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's fouled him there. Kameni. Hernandez. Starting the game with a pretty decent tempo. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Nicely measured pass. He's had a goal! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Spain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attack in heaven.
Spain draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He's made sure that that won't get through. That's surely a foul.
Main bagi kartu ni.
Turan Ulien. Kameni. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Oh.
That's a foul.
tarik naik terus sih.
Ini kata tolong dulu.
Got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Lemina. And here's Dembele.
Wasit, benar wasit.
Going through.
Ya ampun. Ah,
And here's Dembele.
banjir kartu ya.
It could be in here. This could fall anywhere. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Wah,
Well intercepted, really alerts the danger. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
tidak udah. Panas saya.
Aduh.
Hernandez battles to win it back. He's off on a marauding run. Williams. Chance to break. And try as they might, they just couldn't get it. And they've been caught out here. Oh, he's in! Into the box. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hernandez drives it forward. Mbappe. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's Morata. Corner. Cleared away. Plays it out to the wing. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Mbappe. Now can he finish? That was a good one. The defence looked in there. Alex.
Masih lebih tua.
That'll be the last act of the first half. Very well. After a go for half time, we did indeed come in the first half. It's only been that one goal, which is very, very tight. So first half thoughts?
Oh, Peter, there really hasn't been an awful lot to separate the two sides. One goal scored from a breakaway, and that's it. So I'm expecting. Up for the header!
And he has been fouled there. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That's a promising ball. And he's fallen down and gets the penalty.
Masih.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Wasit, warna apa?
Merah.
The referee has shown him a yellow card.
Gol, kan?
Protesting furiously. There's little no sympathy from the ref.
Truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
France with this to equalise.
He scored.
Rodri. Williams. Lemina. Turan Ulien. Kandreva. Kameni. Hoists it forward. Chance. Dembele. Corner given.
Look, there are some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Room for a shot. Shapes to shoot! And he nearly went all the way.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
The changes then in quick succession. And it's hoisted clear. That's great. Has a hit! Merino. Out to the left it goes. Kameni. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and eventually to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Rodri. Alex. Merino. Alex. And he's cut it out. Over to the left. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Alex. Plays it over to the other flank. And it's played forward. Eliseu plays a clever pass. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
It's a loose ball. He's got away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This does not be inflamed any further. To deliver a ball into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Danger averted for now. Williams.
France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Cuts it out.
Astaghfirullahaladzim, sekali.
And the counter is on. He gets past his man. It's broken loose.
Spain are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk. France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Eliseu. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Langsung kah kemudian?
No surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. This is Junior, drives it forward. Going through. It's not one readily to admit defeat. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries that again. That's a shot, that's a foul. And they counter from this one. They have the first chance for a dead ball situation. So we have our breakthrough. Still a fragile league though, they can't afford to sit on this. Just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he wants to. Here's Mohamed Salah. Who's going to get there?
Okay, guys.
Mbappe. Still loose. Is there any support? He might not need it. It's anyone's ball. He's pulled it over that challenge.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
There could be trouble here. Now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter. With this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
And this is the big chance. Now as good a time as any to pull level. Big chance! Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Very well to intervene. Koeman. We are into overtime. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Keeper's ball. Classy. And time is out. And there goes the whistle. Spain win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests.
Junior. Vinicius. And the shot! The shots! They fall! And they're at it again in double quick time. He was never going to miss from there. Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we just witnessed a player who is rewarded for his willingness to take the risk as cunning as it comes. It's forward now, it's a free kick. Strong punch. Forward it goes. Mohamed Salah looks one over.
Inggris Raya. Betul. Betul kan? Jadi pantasnya satu kali langsung jago begini kan?
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you did just miss it, they are up and running already. Williams. Receives it from behind.
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And that's straight out wide. Morata. So who's he picking out? Has a goal!
Tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the area of the park, this fella is definitely no sledge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's played forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high. And what are they trying to achieve? Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about. Oh, sweet feet. Turns and goes back. Crosses in a low one.
Sampah.
Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Kelly. Oh, terrible pass. Just the goalkeeper's right.
Ada, ih.
Oh, that was no routine save. Morata really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
So can they do it again? Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Is there any support? He might not need it. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Rashford. He's had a goal!
Tangkap ayam apa?
He has done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
England get themselves back into contention.
It was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Bergkamp. And it's Morata. Loses it. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Oh, lawasi. Masih ketiup-tiup begitu deh. Kuning kan gimana?
Martin. Pedro. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Time to deliver. Chance! Massively! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player who's been just about unplayable.
Ah.
The irresistible force today.
Banyak gaya mereka.
Spain are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Classy. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Lamina.
It's a loose ball. Bergkamp.
Ya, las permenas culturales sobre el campo.
Rodri cuts it out. There's the half-time whistle.
Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far. That being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Spain broadly in charge. The contest is still alive at 3 goals to 1. Well, we're already into the second period.
Asik.
England have it back and they can go again. Rice drives it forward. Played into the middle. Oh, that's not going to find its target. That is terrific skill. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
England looking to change the direction of the game here. So England's free kick. Lobs it in gently. Norman. Classy.
Wah,
Classy. There's a long ball. And the ball is out of play. Alexander-Arnold looks to clip it forward. Williams. Wants to win it back.
yes,
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Saya udah hantarkan saya ke
Lamina. Alex. That intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. England have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to... Pedro!
apa itu?
Denied brilliantly! Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Ghana, Rashford. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Ah, bukan di situ. Ah,
Ghana.
ya.
Alex hoists it forward. Stones goes looking. Pedro. That's been won straight back, and it's played forward. He's through the middle. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Tries a shot! It's in! Right back in the game! An act of charity gratefully received. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's Rashford. He came in hard, very hard.
England are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Now it's Kane.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
He has been fouled there. And he is shown a yellow card. Spain just have to run down the clock. England to make one last surge forward.
Valeu, dua itu hasil.
That's a booking, always looked it.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That was travelling. Alex. Ball's out on the left now. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Has seen enough. Spain knows why the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but a win is a win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Spain showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front,
Kalau lawan semua nanti maju semua. Wah, baca Prancis sama.
Sabar kalau balik sama dia main bayar. Bisanya ada kalah terus. Dia main beruntung apa? Main sama orang kayak gini.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This game, of course, being brought to you from one of the most recognisable grounds in the British Isles. It is, of course, Ibrox. Two high-profile, high-calibre teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go on it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here. There's no up for that challenge. Mbappe is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Bergkamp. Valverde is the guilty party there.
Madrid pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. Alvaro Pereira. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Straight run, this is covered quite a distance. Into the middle. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Bergkamp. Vinicius Junior. He came in hard, very hard. Kameni. Vinicius Junior takes a look up.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into...
There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Well, the ball's done its job. It's been blocked. Over to the left.
Saya.
Let's put a stop to that. Vinicius Junior. Real chance! He scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Hah?
Candreva.
Right lepas.
Kameli. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Alvaro Pereira goes now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hoists it forward. Quick glance at goal.
Berdiri cepat nggak maju.
Referee rightly gives him offside. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Delicate ball.
Asli-asli.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Vinicius Junior. Look at the defender bombing forward. Oh, they can break here. Forward. What does he try from here? He gets past his man. Mbappe. Plays it back. It has gone through to him. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside.
Over ke situ tuh. Ini siapa?
Rudiger. Alvaro Pereira. Defending was strong and firm. Kameli tries to get it forward quickly. Good ball. Oh, real chance! Chance! Deep into half-time stoppage time, a crucial goal. Well, he was never going to... The whistle goes to half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. So, your views on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in the second half.
Madrid head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And the game has already resumed here.
Madrid can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Attempts to play it through.
Wow, ini sih.
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Mbappe. And it's played forward. Room for a shot. Brahim Diaz. He's gone for it. Really well taken goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Brahim Diaz showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Has a goal! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Brahim Diaz has got himself a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? He's had a shot! Just get the pass he's looking for. Mbappe. Real chance to break. Vinicius Junior. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Si, bantu dulu.
It's a decent ball. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
That's a foul. The referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. And that's off target.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Madrid making another change here. Alvaro Pereira. Hudson. Forward it goes. Mbappe has a shot! It's good distance on it. And that's a throw. Candreva. Oh, great ball! Mbappe! That's a real chance.
Maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Chip through, and he's cut it out. Alexander-Arnold. Kameni. Candreva. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Time to deliver. Rudiger goes looking, and the counter is on. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Out to the right. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance.
Decision for the referee. Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Vinicius, it's on! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! That man just do it! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Madrid complete their comeback and need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hudson. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Madrid with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Rudiger gets it away. And that is that. Madrid let their opponents back into it and let it get away. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found.
Mana uno tuh.
Vinicius Junior.
Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no
And he's done it!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Really outwitted one-on-one.
Oh, that's like
That's a foul. Contreva.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. He spotted the run and played it through. And the ball is out of play. Alexander-Arnold.
Ya, astaga.
And it's played forward. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Defender's on the back foot. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. Pedro. He's in! Has a pop! And the follow-up! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Pedro. Martin. Forward it goes. Goalkeeper's ball. Rodri. And it's played forward. And here's a corner, good chance. Knocks it away. He's got and the shot. Good
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Alexander-Arnold tries to get it forward quickly. Ball in, just miscalculated. Hoists it forward. Rodri. And here's Morata. Really good feet. Well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Morata. Kameni. Vinicius Junior. And it's Morata. He's had a look, and he's onside. Rudiger was not to be moved. Alexander-Arnold. Over to the other flank. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Alvaro Pereira. Vinicius Junior. Goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The action has already resumed here.
Still need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
That's great strength on the ball. And once more they can't get through. Mbappe. Bergkamp. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's Morata. Lemina. Williams. Lovely feet. Bergkamp. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
In it goes! Spain are all square!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish.
Going for goal! He's going after it. throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, it's a foul, and the whistle's gone. That's the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Madrid with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. He'll hit it! Saved! That's good keeping.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Tries to dink it in.
Main.
Play for a goal kick. Alvaro Torreira. Kameni. Bergkamp. Vinicius Junior. Bergkamp. And he's cut it out. Dashing forward at pace. Alex. And it's Morata. The intervention was very necessary. And a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Martin. Rodri. He's got options out wide. Tries to get it clear. Spain are making a change now. Played it short. He's had a goal! Lacking in accuracy. Bergkamp. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Jangan mikir.
Candreva.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ed.
Rodrigo! Somehow he managed to miss it.
And maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
And that's been lever clear. It's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a
Big chance! Must be! Get the shot away! Big chance!
Kira-kira ada Slenny kita lompat itu.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And he's there to cut it out.
Madrid have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Turns and goes back. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Merino. We are into overtime. Spain just have to run down the clock.
Aduh, panik
Well
dia.
played, he saw that coming.
Panik.
Classy. Rodri.
Yes!
How's that? What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Spain leave it late. And in the end, it was great. Well, I just think that determination, persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze them.
Kalah tuh.
Oke, sampai dah kalah.
Manchester lah. Manchester nih. Inter main. Inter turun, Inter lagi. Kalah tuh 3-1 kan?
Oh, kalau main di bodoh green tuh, bodoh green ya kan?
Giring ya.
Tapi kalau main di depan kanan karena dia punya kanan, dia punya di back.
Kemarin lagi dia punya lagi. Manchester lagi dia punya. Oh, si kecil lagi. Oto menang terus apa? Itu. Dia lemah ya, Oto ya. Arsenal sebenarnya 1 jam. Keren kan nih, kalau lampu mati menderita.
Juga bahaya sih.
Ya jagain. Jaga santai.
Wherever you are, this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every chance to shoot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked. It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Brian? No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Marco, Manchester nanti tuh. Ya, dikit lagi. Jaga nama Manchester.
Bagus sekali. Tampaknya pada Buki.
Goes for goal! With the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. Zielinski plays it low. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Sure. Bruno Fernandes spreads it towards the left. Oh, really good feet from him.
Astaga, itu kotak X anjing.
Calhanoglu seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Martinez tries to get it forward quickly. Well, it did look promising to start. Has a look and has a go. Crunching tackle. Casemiro. So it is still 0-0. Mateus. De Ligt.
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Ah,
And the keeper's in command. He's made sure that that won't get through. Played out to the right. He gets past his man. Goes for the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Martinez. And the weighted pass. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Bareka. And it's played forward. And it's Chahalulu out to the right. Knocks one in. He sees it all the way. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Plays it out to the wing. Bruno Fernandes. Forward it goes. Shalhanolu does very well to intervene.
That's it. Oh yeah, that's okay.
This is good.
Nah, bertukar lawan. Bisa bikin Marco sampai serasnya.
Bareka. Swings it forward.
Iya,
It's great strength on the ball. And he's there to cut it out. Brian. Oh, good interception. The referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Real chance! No mistake! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Shalhanolu not promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And that's sprayed out wide. Head towards the front then. That had to be more accurate.
Wah, wah, yes,
Bruno Fernandes.
Iya,
Needs to get it forward quickly.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Goal kick.
Kalau botak satu.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Stefan de Vrij. Calhanoglu. Out to the left it goes. Zielinski. Zielinski gets it out to the wing. Calhanoglu. It'll be a throw-in. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Sacco, good challenge. He just stood firm. Well, they could break here. Maguire positions himself well and cuts it out. He's left his man. Has a hit! And it's there! And the lead is 3. It is surely done! And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Zielinski. That is a crunching tackle. It's a loose ball. He slid it through. And now they can launch a counter. Bruno Fernandes. What a goal! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So is this the start of a comeback? Bruce, looking to get within range. Managed to get himself offside. There's going to be another change here. Good ball. Hits one!
And that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And it's Shaw. Oh, that's a pop!
Yes,
Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Sabio. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the flank. He's had a goal! Deep into injury time! The lightness of step, the shot.
Oh, obrigado!
4-minute stoppage time. Over to the left. Has a goal! Yes, but by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Fernandez. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. What do you take away from it all, Jim?
Setelah sudah kalah. Ini bagus, saya kekopas aja. Manchester United tuh dihapus.
Looking again. There's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield. They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Urbano Caldera is located slap bang in the middle of a residential district here in Villa Belmiro. It is certainly a venue that has a lovely homely feel to it. The game is between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost. But he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw. And that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It's broken loose. Oh, real danger here. Big chance.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Martinez.
And the shot!
Gomez tries to get it forward quickly. Mohamed Salah. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Bareka looks to think on it.
They've done it! It was coming! They have the reward!
Allison did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Looks to clip it forward. Question, that's a foul.
Jalan saja masih
That's a
ternyata.
booking. To the keeper and try something new. Shalhanolu, Zielinski, played out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre, and he's cut it out. Winks. Grabban, reaching half-time and still behind. They make something happen now. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. This possibly the last play of the half. Only partially clear. It's one! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So, a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic,
Massively! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do in any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Gomez does well there, but he's come loose. Getting the better of his opposite number. Grabban hoists it forward. Shalhanolu, Bareka. He's managed to get himself offside. Robertson, forward it goes.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
And the weighted pass. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Isak, and the finish! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Winks. Back into the middle. Alisson deals with it effortlessly. Grabban. Zielinski. That looks a foul. The referee's given it. Robertson. Shalai. That intervention was very necessary.
That's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Robertson positions himself well and cuts it out. Shalai. Let's put a stop to that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Got a sight of goal here. Martinez gets into some space. The defence can get it clear. Out to the left it goes. Taps it into the area. Robertson with the clearance.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gets away from his opponent. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Should have been the equaliser.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
And it's played forward. It's taken out, that'll be a foul.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Plays it long.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
A heavy challenge. Isak plays it out to the wing. Has he picked him out? It's going to be intervention. Clearance and very necessary. The referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. It's a quality cross.
He's an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
announced wouldn't come. It is over. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes. An astonishing turnaround. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Liverpool definitely strong.
Liverpool go block.
Interclass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game will get you the win.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The city of Basel, known so much for its beauty, and that beauty certainly extends to the stadium. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Lobs it in gently. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Saka. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And the finish! He's looked long this time. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Martinez. And he's there to clear it. With his head, but couldn't steer it in. Has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And that's been run straight back. Over to the left. Can he deliver? Kelly. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looks to thread it through. And this was gone because he was missing offside. seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gets the better of his man. Saka. Loose. What a ball this has turned out to be. OD. Chip through.
Bawa saja tuh dengan belum.
Goes straight through to the keeper. And the counter is on. Zielinski doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Saka. Saka on a strong run down the right. Zielinski. Zielinski plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Martinez has a hit! Oh, that is special! A finish of true class! You run short of superlatives. That was extra special. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Frank with the clearance.
Look, there are some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Knocks it away. Shoots! And now they can launch a counter. Hoists it forward. And it's corner. In for a header! Without a try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Williams. Gabriel. OD. There's a clever pass. Shot a goal! Zielinski. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close fought half of football. Still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far. There's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Well, the action has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Çalhanoğlu. Zielinski drives it forward. Martinez! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Martinez simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
They were starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Kelly. Rudy.
Kok astaga
Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
This is it's one. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Get himself offside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Massive leap! He couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Chambers. Martin. Saka. Not offside that time. There's going to be another change here. Tries to dink it in. Breaks on here.
Ya.
Keeper's ball. That intervention was very necessary. Now a chance to break. And he's going long. And it's played forward. Martin tries to get it forward quickly. Well positioned to make that interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell, mate.
Zielinski plays it forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Surely he's gone for it!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Well, they can break here. He gets past his man.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Bareka hoists it forward. Tries to switch the play. Zielinski desperately wants to get on the end of this. Now the counter.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation. And it needs to be any time now, really.
Enrique. Forward it goes. Going through. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And the referee brings it to...
Yes. Pulang pulang pulang